I can think of only one really enthusiastic crowd that would gather for Hillary Clinton. A grand jury. Boy, would I love to present that case. You know, I want to say something for the media that's covering this. Do you think that Hillary Clinton could produce a crowd with this kind of enthusiasm? Now they would have enthusiasm. I mean, no. We're going to beat her because unfortunately, the Department of Justice that I served for more of my life than I did anything else, I held the lowest position and one of the highest positions in the Justice Department, and I love the Department of Justice. I gave a lot of my life to it, prosecuted the mafia, prosecuted Colombian drug cartel people, prosecuted Wall Street criminals, prosecuted corrupt politicians of both parties, Republican and Democrat, by the way. I gave a lot of my life to the Justice Department, and my Justice Department now I am embarrassed of, and I believe it's been made into a disgrace by their refusal to handle the case against Hillary Clinton like they would handle the case against you. This, I am more than willing to predict, when the history of our day is written, the scandal you are watching unfold is going to be like the Teapot Dome scandal was in the 1920s, and maybe bigger. It's going to be bigger than Watergate. Nixon had to leave office, and he did a lot of bad things, but he wasn't raking in millions and millions of dollars through a phony charity. I'm not sure how much money was involved in the Teapot Dome, but I bet it couldn't have been too much more than the hundreds of millions of dollars the Clintons have been getting and turning the State Department into a pay-for-play operation. Back in the 20s and in the Nixon era, well, you couldn't destroy emails because there were no emails. And I guess Nixon just wasn't as shrewd as Hillary. He never destroyed those tapes. Nixon didn't destroy the tapes. He kept them. You know what the Clintons must be saying? What a jerk that Nixon was. You want to know how to really be a criminal, you destroy the evidence. I mean, this, to me, as someone who has grown up in law enforcement, I am outraged at what I see. I am outraged at what I see. Crime after crime after crime after crime after crime after crime. These are not just unusual things that she did. These are not just stupid things that she did. These are not just accidental things that she did. This is a woman who has committed numerous serious federal felonies. She has lied under oath. She has lied to the public, and I have no doubt she lied to the FBI. She exposed to all of our enemies some of the most secret information that we possess, which is the reason why it's redacted now. And even a senator like Senator Sessions can't get to see it because it's so secret. She exposed that on her server for China, for Russia, for Iran, for Al-Qaeda, for ISIS, or for any good hacker to get. And she put the lives of American operatives in jeopardy by doing that. The director of the FBI, although I disagree with his conclusion, I believe she should have been indicted. I agree with his findings, which is that she was extremely careless in handling top secret information. And now we are being asked to elect as our president someone who was extremely careless in handling national security information? Do they think we're stupid? Yes, they do. The Clintons have always thought we were stupid because we let them get away with it before. This is like a bad child, and you don't punish them for their first crime. And then they commit, boy, what they were doing back in Arkansas, whoa. Man. She's with the Rose Law Firm. He's the governor. You got to go to the Rose Law Firm to get a contract with the state, and everybody in Arkansas knew it. Everybody in Arkansas knew it. And a compliant press didn't cover it the way it should. And they got positive reinforcement. So what they were doing in Arkansas, that was like minor league baseball compared to where they are now. Now they're in the major leagues. Now they're getting $30 million from a money launderer, $40 or $50 million from dictators in countries in which women are not allowed to drive, in which women are not allowed to appear in public, dress the way they want, in which women are oppressed. And she's a feminist? Give me a break. You want to prove to me you're a feminist, Hillary? Give the money back. And Bill, you give the money back for all those speaking fees from the misogynists who paid them to you. What a bunch of phonies. Wow. You literally, as I analyze this with these new revelations day after day after day, you literally can't tell where the Clinton Foundation ends and the Justice Department begins. You want something from the State Department? You pay a lot of money to the Clinton Foundation. You throw in a big speaking fee for Bill, and then you get from the State Department what you want. You get the meeting with the ambassador to Lebanon. You get Hillary to intervene with the Internal Revenue Service so that thousands and thousands and thousands of identities the government was seeking from Switzerland aren't sent. She directly intervened in that case. That alone is a federal felony, intervening in an IRS investigation. All by itself, it's a federal felony, and she traveled to Geneva and committed it. Not this Justice Department, because this Justice Department is a disgrace. It has a different standard for her because she's the Democratic nominee for president. Now let's talk about Donald Trump. So here's what he's going to do. He's going to change direction. She's more of the same and worse. Because I'll tell you, I believe deep down somewhere, Barack Obama has to be saying, why did I ever appoint her Secretary of State? Because I have a lot of disagreements. I have a lot of disagreements with Barack Obama's policies. I think his foreign policy has been terrible. I think his domestic policy on Obamacare have hurt us dramatically. But I believe he's an essentially honest man. I do. Okay, we can disagree. I know that the Clintons are not essentially honest. And I think he's sitting there saying, boy, I ruined my legacy by appointing her Secretary of State, because when the history of this administration is written, it's going to be overshadowed. To be overshadowed by the Hillary Clinton pay-for-play State Department and what she did. Donald Trump will change that. He'll change that. He'll make sure that he appoints people to office who, when they promise that they're not going to do something, as she did, don't do it. They will not be people who need the job. There will be people who are the best people for the job. He will bring jobs back. Nobody in this country knows better than Donald Trump how to create more and better jobs. This administration has presided over an economy in which we've lost jobs, we've lost people from the workforce. Even the people who have jobs haven't seen a raise in 8 years or 9 years or 10 years. And there are reasons for that. And here's how Donald Trump is going to change it. First, he's going to renegotiate our trade deals so they're favorable to the United States of America. That will bring a lot of jobs back to America. Second, we'll get to that. Thank you for reminding me. We'll get to it. Second, he's going to reduce taxes. For you. He's going to put more money in your pocket, and she's going to take more money out of your pocket. Donald Trump understands and is laser focused on the fact that what comes first? America comes first. He's about Americanism, and she's about globalism.
We're going to reject globalism and put America first. America first. And it's going to be America first from now on. We're going to put our country first. We're going to put our American workers first. We're going to put our people first.
I can think of only one really enthusiastic crowd that would gather for Hillary Clinton. A grand jury. Boy, would I love to present that case. You know, I want one of the highest positions in the Justice Department, and I love the Department of Justice. I gave a lot of my life to it, prosecuted the mafia, prosecuted Colombian drug cartel people, prosecuted. We're going to beat her because unfortunately, the Department of Justice that I served for more of my life than I did anything else, I held the lowest position. And I want to say something for the media that's covering this. Do you think that Hillary Clinton could produce a crowd with this kind of enthusiasm? Now they would have enthusiasm. I mean, no.